Hello and a warm welcome to Tanzania for match day 5 of African World Cup Qualifier. We're at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium in Dar es Salaam, where the host Tanzania take on the Democratic Republic of Congo in this crunch Group J clash. But if the group leaders Tanzania win, then they take a step closer to next year's World Cup finals in Qatar. As for the visitors, the Democratic Republic of Congo, they desperately need a win to keep their World Cup dreams alive. If they draw, then they'll need to hope and pray that Benin fail to beat Madagascar in the later game this evening. Perfectly poised then in this Group J, and that's why the fans will play a key part. 30,000 crowd expected to cheer on their team, which has never qualified for the World Cup finals. It could be a dream come true. In fact, already Tanzania, the Taifa Stars, have exceeded all expectations. Who'd have thought it? Of the 4 teams in this group, the team with the lowest ranking, Tanzania, are top. As you can see, level pegging on 7 points with Benin. Today's visitors, the Democratic Republic of Congo, had 5. And that's because they were stunned in their last game by Madagascar, who are propping up this Group J. That's our later game to look forward to this evening. Benin against Madagascar. Well, in this reversed fixture back in September, it was honours even. The Democratic Republic of Congo 1-1 in Kinshasa. And just to stress what a miraculous route it's been here so far for Tanzania, they actually had to qualify to reach this stage of the competition. They beat Burundi, but only on penalties after 2 1-1 draws. Penalty shootout coming right here at the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium. Looking ahead to the final group game, which is on Sunday, well, it's advantage to Tanzania because on paper at least they have the easier game against Madagascar, albeit in Madagascar, whereas the Democratic Republic of Congo, they entertain Benin. Yes, they will be at home, but if the Democratic Republic of Congo were to win this match right here, right now, then against Benin, it could well be a winner-takes-all shootout. There are 10 groups. It is only the group winner who advances, but not to the actual World Cup finals themselves, rather to a final group of 10 teams, the 10 group winners, who then play off against each other on a 2-legged basis, home and away. Those matches will take place next March. So a couple of hoops to jump through yet for both these teams. The scene is set. We're just waiting for the match officials to lead out the 2 teams to the FIFA anthem. And then we can look forward to the 2 national anthems before we get down to the nitty-gritty, the real business here. Just 2 teams from the 40 teams have reached the knockout round. They are Senegal and Morocco. Whoever wins this match today, it won't be decisive, because the group is so perfectly poised. Even Madagascar have an outside chance of winning the group, although it is very, very, very slim. Today's match officials, referee Camille Bernard from the Seychelles, will be assisted by compatriots Petrus Hensley, Ali Steve. The fourth official is Fred Emile. This is the Democratic Republic of Congo. As we wait for the two national anthems. So there you have it, a spring in the step of the hosts after hearing their national anthem in second place following protocol. It's always the guests who get to have their national anthem played first. Goodness me, rousing but stirring rendition of the national anthem for Tanzania. Match officials all from the Seychelles, they look up for it. Waiting for the team sheets for both teams. So we'll see the two team captains. It's Dieu Merci Mbokani, on the right of your picture. He's joined by Samata. Unusually, both captains are centre forwards. It's confirmation. The match officials from the Seychelles, Bernard Gamil, the man in the middle. A big job today, there's a lot at stake. And just one change to the starting 11 for Tanzania. Out goes Mwenda, and he's replaced by number 21, Kapombe. Now they lined up 3-4-3 last time at Tanzania. They beat Benin, and they stunned Benin 1-0. That was in Cotonou, capital of Benin. What lineup today? That was a lineup when they played away. As for the Democratic Republic of Congo, 3 changes for them. Out go Bastien, Kayembe and Mutasami. They played 4-4-2 last time. Their coach, legendary coach, Hector Cooper, the Argentinian, he said we have a game plan A and B. They were stunned in their last game, 1-0 by Madagascar. So they'll be like a wounded animal. Hector Cooper, legendary coach, guided Valencia to 2 Champions League finals. And we're off here. Playing in white, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Looking to leapfrog. That was asking a lot. Avakolo. Quickly taken. Keen to get into the game straight away at Tanzania. Points were shared the last time these two played. It was back on match day 1 in early September. 1-1 the score here. 1-1 the score there, I should say. Casualty. That was Amale. Full back. Played a little bit of space, didn't reach him. Tanzania, be warned. Watch out for that tactic from the hosts. Slide rule ball, looking to split the defence, especially if they play too flat. That, the ball going all the way through midfield. The chances of that could be a sign of nerves. Players watching each other rather than the ball. It's scrappy in these opening few minutes. With a bit of space now on the right channel. Here is Msuva. Lovely, lovely drop of the shoulder. Looking for a 1-2. He gets it. Msuva just wide of the post. Well, this man is dangerous. Lethally dangerous. They have got to watch out for him. Scored 2 goals so far for Tanzania, including an absolute belter. This is coach, Kim Poulsen. And from the cold climate of Denmark, up in the north of Europe, but with his heart very much in Tanzania. Second stint in charge of the national side. As well as that, he was director of football, overseeing the whole Tanzanian football project. Played. It's good defending. Defender getting ahead. Afsamata, the danger man. There's Hector Cooper, legendary Argentinian coach. Has experience in charge of African sides. Guided Egypt to the last World Cup, as well as to a final of the Africa Cup of Nations. Contract wasn't renewed after that World Cup in Brazil, in Russia, I should say, 2018. Once again, space on the right side. And to go for goal, he will. Dangerous bounce. The goalkeeper seemed to be reading it. Wasn't on target. Msuva just checking his range, maybe. Doesn't need a second invitation to shoot, this man, Simon Msuva. Plays his football in Morocco for Wydad Athletic. Referee gets out of the way nicely. Down the channel. Kibu Prosper. It's a bit short. They're going all the way backwards, presumably to go forwards. There's Job. The pass, that's intercepted. Chance. Mbakani. It's a good ball. Onto his right foot. What a goal! 1-0. Democratic Republic of Congo against the run of play. They score on a lightning quick counter-attack. Brilliant start for the Leopards. Great team goal. Well, it was almost casual to begin with. Then they injected the pace. Tanzania lost their last game here, and they've gone behind here. There's the unselfish pass by Mbakani, and what a finish. Great awareness by the captain, saw what was on. Quick look up, simple pass, and wham, absolute rocket shot. Didn't he take it well? Gael Katutu Umbenga, the man getting his name on the score sheet. Here they come again. Tanzania didn't do much wrong before the goal. They had the upper hand. And they get back on level terms, getting in each other's way. That's unfortunate for them. It's a good tackle. Tackle on Akolo. Akolo is playing on the left side of the pitch. now. The Democratic Republic of Congo need to manage their lead. It's a nice little flick, looking for the captain, Mbokani. Rides the tackle, but he put him off his stride. Oh, there's nothing much in that. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Well, the goal hasn't silenced the crowd. They're still making a good level of noise. Well, they're rattled. Tanzania, understandably so. Just trying to get into their passing game now. Easier said than done. A little bit of space. Look at that, 7 white shirts back. Expect a lot more of that during the game. Cross over the top, and that's an easy take for the goalkeeper, Kesumbua. Free agent. Any clubs watching, please take notice. First touch was quite heavy by Mbokani. There's a dispute on the sidelines. Covered in shade, we're in the shadow there, hard to see exactly what's going on. Tanzanian captain, Samata, not best pleased with the rough stuff. And that is a yellow card. First yellow card of the game for Akolo. To 12 minutes. Free kick. Good position. Got to be careful. That might be construed as petulance by the referee. Throwing the ball away. Okay, yes, he's frustrated. He's Mbemba. Yes, Umbua has to set his wall now. Looks like Samata fancies his chances. Indeed, he does. He's the only person on the ball. Will he go for goal? It's some distance out. 3 men in the wall, including the captain, Samatta. Samatta steadies himself. Samatta it is, pulls the trigger, it's a good effort. Rasping shot across the goal mouth. Certainly puts some pace on that. Took a vicious bounce as well. Goalkeeper looked to have it covered. It's a long goal kick. That will relieve the pressure on the visitors. DR Congo may not have enjoyed all the possession, but their passing is crisper and sharper than Tanzania's. And Bakani, well, I say that, and it's the old commentator's kiss of death. Or blocked. Hastily cleared. Taifa Stars under pressure here. They've done incredibly well so far, just to be topping the group. It's pretty well played out of defence. Slightly risky. He's paid the price. Lost possession to Samatta. It's a heavy first touch. And he tried to redeem himself with a header into the penalty area, into the 6-yard box rather. Well, they've done well to keep the ball, Tanzania. Pombe's pass comes to nothing. Good turn. Nearly came off. Referee just getting in the way of Salim Abdullah. Chance now. Goal ball just wide of the post. How close was that? And they know it. They're getting closer at Tanzania. Scrappy build-up. The goalkeeper looked missighted as well. And Suva. The 2 goals he scored so far have been thunderbolts from outside the penalty area. Showing us another string to his bow there. Well won by Mbokani. Poor clearance. Only as far as this man pulls the trigger. Well, they don't want to let the goal scorer have another crack on goal. Showed what he could do last time. Did Kakuta Mabenga. Excellent finish. Upended, referee rules that was legitimate. It's a man's game. That'll be a corner kick to Tanzania. No, it won't. It's going to be a throw-in instead. Thought the referee's assistant Pointed to the spot, which he did. It's the Tanzania player. He misunderstood. Kapombe. A lot of movement in that penalty area. Whipped out. Straight back to him. There's the cutback. Takes his time. Pulls the trigger. Off the line. Brilliant clearance. Well, I say brilliant clearance, but it was by a Tanzania player. He stopped a certain goal. Goodness me. At first, in the blaze and the speed, I thought it was a clearance. And it was of sorts, but not the right kind. Got to see that again. Goodness me. Could well have been the equaliser. Could so easily have been. But as it is, it looks to be a free kick. So perhaps it wouldn't have counted even if it had gone in. The first two players misjudging the bounce of the ball. The Tanzania central defender clattering into Mbakani. Mwamnieto, the guilty party. Central defender. Now it's a free kick in a very promising field position for DR Congo. Just two men in the wall. Now Manula, apart from picking the ball out of the net, hasn't had too much to do. What now? Well won. Very well won indeed by Leon Duma. They'll get a corner kick. Now there's times for Tanzania. Job. There's a job to do here in central defence. Akolo is leaving it. Thin swinger, misses everybody, especially his teammates. It wasn't a bad delivery. It wasn't Bemba. Usual for a central defender to be taking corner kicks, but there you go. It's a funny old game. Nicely found. It comes to nothing. Our midfield is proving very scrappy. Here come Tanzania again. Well, the captain, Samata, failing to control there. Powerful play by Mbakani. Really leads the line well. Now flags up. Well, he apologises straight away. I just think he fancied this shot. Same position as for the goal. Different player. This time it's Bakumbu. Well, kept in play. Decent ball in. Missed everybody. That was a chance. Dennis Kibu prospect very nearly on the end of it. Danger still there. Not anymore. Goalkeeper Kiasumbua gratefully accepting exactly a back pass. He's kicked it out of play. Player down. Clutching the small of his back. Referee telling him to get up. Not as easy as that, Mr. Referee. He's grimacing a lot. It's Kapombe. And that's it. That's exactly it. Landed. After getting the shot off, he was in a challenge. And he landed right on his coccyx. Small of his back. In the meantime, both players, both sets of players, why not Qatar? Why not indeed? Great to see the fans back in the stadiums. Not all of them, but some of them. Victor Cooper, 65-year-old mastermind of this side. As I said, took Valencia to 2 Champions League finals. They lost both. 2000 to Real Madrid. A year later to Bayern Munich. Year before that, he took Real Sociedad to a European final. And they lost that as well. Biggest club of his career, you'd have to say Inter Milan in Italy. Amale. Oh, lovely play. Good weight on the pass as well. Nicely done. Terrific speed. No penalty, no free kick. It's a good challenge. He's feeling it though. Suva. Well, it is a free kick. I stand corrected. Looked like a good challenge at first. Judge for yourselves. There's the burst of speed by Ansuva. Goes past Leonduma. Well, he's such a strong player. Maybe that counted against him there. Leonduma. The upshot, a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. It's a very good position for the hosts. They need to get back in the game. They're trailing 1-0. It's not as if they've been outplayed, far from it. They've had the lion's share of possession. 2 men on the ball. Right foot or left foot? It is a left foot. It's a complete air shot. And the shot, the final shot by Msuva, blazed over the crossbar. Another chance for Tanzania. Well, I said they were getting closer, but that was some 5-10 minutes ago. Original free kick. Lucky for Samata, who drifted to the edge of the penalty area. Here they come again. Biding their time. Good header. Or should I say, he did well to make the header. And Suva actually scored against the Democratic Republic of Congo in that reverse fixture. As I say, it was an absolute thunderbolt. Scored 2 goals in this qualifying group. Both of them have been rocket shots. Did well, very well considering he was down on the deck. Taken short. Like handball. That's a good throw in, right down the line. Needs support, here it comes with the back heel for Mohammed. Sambat goes all the way round to Samata. Good play. Well, for a man who's a free agent, Kiasumbu has had a decent game so far. Keeper takes it out of the penalty area with his first touch, does Manula. Half an hour gone. And apart from the goal, not too much between these two sides. That's perhaps understandable, it's a cagey game. DR Congo come again, looking to split the defence. Good run, good call. That was a good duel. I say until Prosper got a bit heavy-handed. Here come the Leopards again. Ball stabbed forward, that's a decent ball into the box. No DR Congo player in the 6-yard area. Something to be addressed, perhaps. Mohammed. The referee stopped play to go back to the player who's down in the penalty area. Tanzania goalkeeper Manula doing the decent thing, just checking on the player's welfare. Now he's clutching his head. I don't think that's the problem. Wamnieto thinks it might be cramp. He's taken a knock right by the side of the knee. That's painful. With a pack of ice and the magic spray. Here comes the stretcher. It's a concern. Well, it's not Kim Paulson's man. Muzinga hobbles off, doesn't need the stretcher though, that's a positive. DR Congo substitutes warming up, just in case. But if Muzinga hobbled off rather than be stretchered off, I think that's a positive sign. We'll see him again. Here he is on the far side of the picture, just coming back into view. On ball over the top, want to chase. That's good team play. Might fall nicely yet, though. Pulls the trigger. Once again, job made easy for the goalkeeper, Kesumboa. Shot was deflected, had its sting drawn from it. Not the best of clearances. Straight back to Faisal Salum Abdallah. Composed passing on the fringes of the penalty area. That was more hopeful. And Bemba's back on his feet. That's a great tackle. That looks like a goal kick. Prosper. Didn't actually see the ball leave the field of play, but it was obscured by the two players, so let's give the referee's assistant the benefit of the doubt. 10 minutes till that half-time whistle. Can Tanzania get back on level terms? Or will the Leopards of the Democratic Republic of Congo consolidate their one-goal lead? An ambitious pass, which didn't really come off. Well, this midfield is still up for grabs. Neither side has really dominated the midfield battle, so crucial in any game of football. Samatta has dropped to the left wing, trying to kickstart his team. Good press by the visitors from DR Congo. Faisal Salum. The captain, Samatta. Push back again. It's becoming a feature of this game. Democratic Republic of Congo got a good shape about them. Two lines of four. There's a slide rule pass now. What will the referee do? He doesn't give a penalty. But the Tanzania player will get a talking to. It is a corner. Taken quickly, a bit too quickly for the referee. Hadn't blown his whistle. He's busy checking on the health of this player. And it was Msuva who went down. Instantly appeals. Never a penalty. The defender didn't even see him coming, so we could hardly have fouled him. Second DR Congo player to be stretched. Well, in actual fact, Muzinga wasn't stretchered off, but it's the second visiting player to need treatment on the sidelines. Let's hope he makes a recovery. Corner kick comes in and is headed out. Only as far as the Tanzanian shirt. Took a tackle on Samatta. A little bit of space, pulls the trigger, slips at the crucial moment though. That's unfortunate for him. Juma. Backstrack. And certainly patient from the Taifa Stars. Their confidence would have been higher than DR Congo's coming into this game after stunning Benin in the Benin capital, Cotonou. DR Congo, they were equally stunned by bottom of the table Madagascar, and yet it hasn't deterred them from taking the lead here. That is the first substitution of the game. Off goes Ngonda, replaced by Masuaku. Masuaku plays his football for West Ham in England, in the English Premier League. West Ham going great guns at the moment. Actually beat Liverpool, that's Sadio Mane and Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. No mean feat. And that's a sad sight. It really is. Hobbles off. 5 minutes till half time. And Gondo, Muzinga. Well, he never really recovered from that incident I described earlier when he hobbled off. Top marks to him for soldiering on, but he wasn't to be. Decent ball in. Goodness me, so close. Stuck out a boot, and that could easily have made contact. It is still Gael Kakutu's goal which separates these two teams, with just under 5 minutes to play till the half-time break. It's hard work, hot sticky conditions here in Dar es Salaam. There is a substitute, Masuaku. He's taken up the left-back position, but he can actually play in midfield as well. That's where he plays for West Ham. Chance just before half-time. The 1-2 didn't come off. Tanzania slightly casual in defence there with the clearance. 2 is a heavy touch. It's a scrappy game, in midfield especially. But maybe because of that, it's a very open game. The result hanging in the balance. 1-0, of course. It's a precarious lead. It's a very slender one. There's a substitute, Masuaku, getting further up the pitch. He did well to keep his balance there. Nearly stood on the ball. That's a nice give and go. A little bit too much on it. Manulu will collect gratefully. 2 minutes till the half-time whistle. That's not taking into consideration stoppage time. And there has been quite a few, in particular for Ngonda. little bit of space to get the cross in. Not the best. Gonna go back to the goalkeeper. Couldn't generate much length though. That releases the pressure on the DR Congo defence. This could well be the last chance of the half. Free kick. Didn't seem to be too much in. It's taken quickly. Flags up. Too quickly for the referee. And he gets a yellow card for dissent. Pointless yellow card. He might regret that in the second half. It's the substitute, Arthur Masuaku. Just come on. Second yellow card for the DR Congo. To stoppage time now. Well, he's allowed to express his frustration, but I don't think it was then. I think it was the delayed reaction. 3 minutes of additional time here at the end of the regulation 45. And it might well be more than 3 minutes. Yet another player down. And once again, it's from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Kim Poulsen. He has a job to do at half-time. His team need lifting. They do have a free kick here, though. Poulsen, in charge of the under-21s 10 years ago. 5 years ago, he became head of national football development. So as I say, very much carries Tanzania, and especially its football, in his heart. Free kick. Driven in. Headed wide from the look of it. Yet again, it's from a Tanzanian player. We've seen that before. Second time they got in the way, it's Masuva. And he really felt the full force of that there. Well, he was just trying to glance it on, but he got more of a contact than he bargained for. The 3 minutes of additional time is up, but we've had another stoppage since then, so I wouldn't at all be surprised if we had 4 minutes of red. 4 minutes of the red clock. But no, that's it. Referee deciding the 3 minutes is up. And so, at half-time, the Democratic Republic of Congo go in 1-0 to the good, thanks to that early goal after just 6 minutes by Gael Kakuta. Fine strike as well. best team move of the game, and yet it came against the run of play, because up until then, Tanzania had been taking the game to the Leopards. Got a lot of work to do now, Tanzania. They're huffing and puffing, but they can't break this DR Congo defence down. Please join us again in just under 15 minutes for the continuation of this Matchday 5 Africa World Cup qualifier. Welcome back to the second half of this Africa World Cup qualifier. And as you can see, Tanzania have decided it's time to make a change. Preparing to come on, the number 19, Mizamiru. And he will replace Miroshi. Substitution about to be made as well for DRC. On comes Kayembe. And he replaces, or rather, he's joined by Cabano. The second half is underway. Tanzania will be hoping that their substitution can make a difference. They haven't done too much wrong so far. There's confirmation. Miroshi is replaced by Muzamiru Yassin Saidi. Interestingly, the visitors have now made 3 substitutions. They were forced to make one just before half-time. And Arthur Masuaku came on. Straight away, chance for Tanzania. Down the left-hand side, goalkeeper makes a good block. Whistle's gone, possibly for that follow-up challenge. Good start though, by the Taifa All-Stars. They look relaxed enough. Smile upon the face of the captain, Samata. Space opened up on the left side. Well, that was more of a cross than a shot on goal. Goalkeeper will get a talking to. Now, I wonder, is that for time wasting? Straight away, we're into the same rhythm as at the end of the first half. This is how the opening 45 ended. Substitute, Saidi, making his presence felt. And that's not a great clearance, didn't make a clean purchase. But he's got away with it, and now the counter-attack is on. 3 against 4. Goes a long way round. Beats 2 defenders, but not the third. Goes for a goal. Good shot. Equally good save. Ball smothered by Kiasumbua. Safe pair of hands so far in this game. Of course, the interesting change for Democratic Republic of Congo is they've taken off their captain, Dieu-Merci Mbakani. Does that mean they're going to park the bus and defend stoutly in the second half. Cabano. Well, it looks to be a like-for-like substitution. Cabano playing on the left side of that two-man attack. Look to be lining up 4-4-2 in the second half. They've won a free kick. Tanzania. The Prime Minister is in the VIP section today, Mr. Kassim Majaliwa, joined by the Sports Minister, Innocent Bashungwa. They also visited the players during training this week, both at the training camp and at the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium here. So hopes are high. It's been a fairy tale run for Tanzania. Can they keep it up? As it stands, they've been leapfrogged by the Democratic Republic of Congo. If the scoreline stays the same, of course. They've got a free kick here. Whipped in. Kapombe. Well, one back. Salim Abdullah. It's been a good year for Tanzania. Actually won the Nobel Prize for Literature the first time. Abdul Razak Gurna. And now the footballers looking to write an historic page in their history by reaching the World Cup finals for the first time. They're 3 games away. Well, 2.5. As for Democratic Republic of Congo, they've graced the World Cup finals before, way back in 1974, when the country was known as Zaire. In fact, they were the first sub-Saharan team to reach the World Cup finals, creating history. Around the back, oh dear. Well, he thinks it's a corner kick, does Prosper, and he's right. I thought he was a little bit too casual there, but he knew what he was doing. Mohamed, the left back. Not a great delivery, doesn't beat the first defender. That's an excellent ball. Samata plays a bit of keepy-uppy. The free kick goes the way of the visitors, Democratic Republic of Congo. They have a very physically imposing central defence. So Tanzania might be best suited by playing the ball along the ground instead of trying to win an aerial combat against them. They come from behind before against the Democratic Republic of Congo. That was in the opening game of this group back in September. But then it only took them 15 minutes to do so. Here, they're having to be a lot more patient. Kapombe feeding it back to his central defender. He's pushed up. That's Umwanieto. Well read. Well resisted. Counter-attack is on. It's 3 against 3. Nice idea. Looking to split the defence with that square ball. There was nothing wrong with the final challenge, sticking a boot out. It was the one before which gave away the free kick. Ball over the top, nice idea, bounces kindly. Good cover defending by Leon Duma. Took the ball off this man's boot. But better. Weren't expecting that with DR Congo. The scooped ball over the top. Definitely a corner kick. Jobs shot, half shot. Coming off at Leon Duma. It'll be Mohammed again. In actual fact, no. This is a right footer, so it'll be swung in. Or out, there's a good header. Goalkeeper. Well, he made a mess of it, did Kiasumba. Didn't see it clearly. Another corner kick. The crowd get behind Tanzania. They sense they're getting closer. Didn't deal with that as well as he might have. Another decent delivery. There's another header. That time better dealt with. Kapombe's corners, very effective. They've got this man to thank for the header, Masuaku, the substitute. The ball run nicely. Worked the first time, not the second. It's Tanzania prepared to bring on 2 more substitutes. The ball's still alive. I think he was hoping it would go out of play to the first substitute, Saidi. Now they can bring on those 2 substitutes. First Prosper and Juma coming off. Juma replaced by Nioni. And Saloum is also making way. Easy one for the goalkeeper. He takes his time. Well, it was the right time to make a change. Cometh the hour, cometh the two new substitutes. That's a decent ball in. That's an excellent block. Goalkeeper spills it, but his central defender did a superb job there, getting across the advancing striker. Feels for a penalty, dismissed by the referee on the Seychelles. Chance for Tanzania to counter. They're outnumbered though, it's 3 against 5. Outnumbered again. That cross evades everybody. Hector Cooper said he'd done his job, preparing to neutralise the threat from Tanzania. So far, so good. And now they're resorting to long-range shots from way outside the penalty area. Another substitution for Democratic Republic of Congo. Off comes the goal scorer, Kakuta. He's replaced by a well-travelled Yannick Bolasie, who carries a very, very big threat indeed. And he used to play in the English Premier League, of course. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. Be a free kick. Samata, the culprit for Tanzania. It's Bakambu who's taken the knock. Just a follow through with the knee. Best pleased is Bakambu. He thinks that was deliberate. Appealing to the referee's assistant to see if he saw anything. Well played. Behind the defence, ball whipped in. Good punch out by the goalkeeper, Manula. Looking to catch the defence off guard. Well played. Another ball down the channel, comes off. It's a very good interception. Very good indeed. Nieto. They can't keep the possession. Pass slightly off target. There's the ball again. It's their textbook play. And the reason being, Tanzania are throwing players up forward. Well, they very nearly sealed the match there. Tanzania's defence going to sleep. Goodness me, if not for the vigilance of the goalkeeper, that could well have been 2-0 and game over. Bolassi, the ex-Everton player, nearly scoring. Corner kick comes from the substitute Cabano. He takes it short, gets it back onto his left foot, drills it in, and there it is! 2-0! DR Congo! Superb play! My word, what a volley! Did he know too much about it? That's the question. But Kumba Fasika, he can't believe it. He's beside himself. Hector Cooper, silently pleased. Well, the two men he's brought into the team have both scored. First Kakuta at the start of the game, and now Kumba Pasika. Excellent play. Great ball in by the substitute Cabano. Doesn't he do well? Made it look simple. They left him unmarked. And I said it's a volley, more of a half volley. But no matter what it is, it's given the visitors, Democratic Republic of Congo, a 2-0 lead. Now here they come again. This to kill the game off. Brilliant save. Well, Manula has just kept Tanzania, not just in the game, but maybe in World Cup qualifying. Right down the other end, the game opening up now. Good ball in. Strong challenge by the goal scorer, Kumba. Tanzania desperately need to pull a goal back. Will this be it? Oh dear, glazed over the bar. Okay, he was under pressure. But more speed and less haste. It could be the order of the day for Tanzania. Good delivery. Good build-up. Yes, he snatches at it, doesn't he? Kapombe with the shot, and he might well come to regret that. We've got a quarter of the match left, just over 20 odd minutes, 22 minutes. But given the second half has followed the first in terms of stoppages, I fully expect to see at least 3 minutes additional time added on at the end of the regulation 90. There is the man who's given the visitors a 2-0 lead. Samatta trying to pick his team up at the scruff of their neck. Two 0 down. It might easily have been 3. Nicely taken by Msuva. How they need one of his rocket shot specialities. Tanzania stream back. It's a good tackle because they were outnumbered there with Tanzania. Trying to bulldoze his way through. That's not going to work. 14 minutes to go. Tanzania have now made all 5 substitutions. It's not happening for them. DR Congo defending stoutly, 2 lines of 4. The forwards are coming back, helping out. Now, free kick. It's a good position. But as I said, if they try to take on DR Congo in the air, I think they'll get short shrift. Well, they go straight for goal. Here's the dummy. There's the delivery, and there's off the bar! Golden opportunity, brilliant save! Kia Sambawa. Terrific fingertip save. Puts the ball over the bar to safety. Terrific header. Cannon back off the crossbar. Well, that was a chance. And that chance goes to wasting. Well, could it just be one of those days for Tanzania? Bocco it was, with the header. Whistle's gone. Ten minutes to go for the Taifa Stars. Defeat doesn't mean they're out of the competition. But I imagine Benin, who must surely be watching this game, will be rubbing their hands in glee. Because Benin know that if they beat Madagascar in this evening's game, then they will leapfrog Tanzania, and they'll be 2 points clear of the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's if they win, of course. Let's get ahead of ourselves. All due respect to Madagascar. Madagascar stunned the Democratic Republic of Congo in their last game. Used to say they can't do it again. Split-second hesitation. And they're running out of ideas. The Taifa starts. Drilled in, decent effort, and well read. Very well read indeed by the defence, not for the first time. Mohamed it was, with his trusty left boot. Corner kick comes in and that's a waste. And Mohamed's free kick was very well defended indeed by Loyenduma. Too much in that. Degree of sympathy there with Ali. Loose ball. Tanzania's defence missed the header in the form of Wamieto. DRC looking to kill off the game. Tanzania have got just 6 minutes left of regulation time to score at least 2 goals for a point. Stranger things have happened in football. But to be brutally honest, given what we've seen from Tanzania in the second half, it doesn't look likely. Powerful play by Saidi. And there is the goal. 3-0, game over. Well, he just made a nuisance of himself. And he steps up to get the final goal. Final nail in the Tanzanian coffin. Terrific finish. That was all about perseverance. It's been a superb performance. It really has. Tactical masterclass by Hector Cooper. Gets between 2 Tanzanian defenders. They're just deflated. It's been exhausting for them. And Malongo making sure. Textbook header, but they made it easy for him. Spare a thought for them. Their dream has been shattered. Now they have a mountain to climb. A mountain as high as Kilimanjaro. Here's the substitute, making it 3-0 with 5 minutes to go. Well, they're playing for pride now, the Tanzania. Can they get a consolation goal? Ali's on the ball. Ali drills it in. Well, nice idea by Msuva. Cheeky back heel. Trying to create an element of surprise, but he wasn't to be. Yasumbua takes his time. Oh yes. Well, they're losing confidence now. Flags up. He won't be number 4. That was a goal scorer turning on the razzle-dazzle in midfield. Malongo. Looks like the ball had gone out of play. No whistle or flag. Well, it's just hopeful from Tanzania. They're just desperately trying to keep the ball in their attacking third. But that by itself isn't enough. Ball over the top. Good balance by Msuva. Ball played out. Not to be. Saidi with a hopeful shot from outside the penalty area. The writing's on the wall now for Tanzania. Yasumbua will take his time. Now that boot was very much up there by Malongo. Referee plays an advantage. Ball was with Tanzania. But it comes to nothing. Nicely done by Ali. That's good defending.
Everyone.
5 minutes of stoppage time. Well, it has been a very stop-start game. The rhythm has been very staccato. 5 minutes to get 3 goals. That is a tall order by anybody's imagination. Oh, clever. Cheeky but clever. Could have been 4. Malongo really has proved a handful since coming on. That could well be a yellow card. That's what the Tanzania player's asking for. Boko. Referee's not interested. And look at Hector Cooper. Still in constant animation in his technical area. Steve Congo come away with the ball again over the halfway line. Heavy first touch. We'll get to keep it in. Well, Lassie will get it back. Plays his football in Turkey these days. That was a foul. I think it's time to give Tanzania credit for their group performance so far. They were beaten here by Benin 2 games ago, match day 3. I think Malongo is making a very good case to be included in the starting 11 for the final group game on Sunday. That, of course, will be against Benin in Kinshasa. Masuaku, terrific delivery. Excellent flight to keep it in play with a backspin. Goes for goal. Top marks to Manula. Made the save look easy in the end. It was a good shot. It's too casual. Playing like a beaten side there. Not sure the word had been passed to Saidi that there was a man on. Ali. Now that's the problem with the cross-field diagonal ball. First touch has to be perfect to kill the ball dead. Otherwise the defender is going to be right on you to pounce. I think if this were a boxing contest, the towel would have been thrown in already. Going through the motions here. Wait until the 5 minutes is up. Just 20 seconds left before the referee puts Tanzania out of their misery, so to speak. It's their biggest defeat of the group so far. As I say, they lost to Benin at home, but only by 1-0. First time they conceded 3 goals. And there is the final whistle. And what a result for the Democratic Republic of Congo. They came, they saw, and they conquered. 3 goals, the difference between the teams. The early goal, that was a hammer blow for Tanzania, coming after just 5 minutes by Kakuta. And the second goal, effectively killed off the game by Idumba. And the third goal by Malongo, 5 minutes from time. That was just icing on the cake. But it's not over yet. You'll see from the group standings, but by my reckoning, Democratic Republic of Congo are now top with 8 points. 1 ahead, they leapfrog Tanzania, 1 ahead of the Taifa Stars. Now all eyes on Benin's home game against Madagascar. Democratic Republic of Congo needed to win to keep their World Cup dream alive, and they've very much done that. Tanzania have punched above their weight so far, but that first goal they conceded was a sucker punch. And from then on in, they were on the ropes. Still, great to see their grace in defeat. Disappointment for the team, for their coach, and the fans, of course. 30,000 gathered here today, including the Prime Minister and the Minister of Sport. And the atmosphere has been terrific at the Benjamin Mpaka National Stadium. And now they've just got to look forward to that last game. They've got to win it. That will give them 10 points. And then, well, they've got to hope that Madagascar do them a favour. There's confirmation. DR Congo go top, 1 point ahead of Benin. Tanzania now in 7th. Benin, Madagascar to come this evening. Tanzania have got to hope that Benin slip up. Hope you've enjoyed the game. That's it from me, Tony Jeffers.
Ustedes ya tenían otras alternativas, porque están bien, yo deseo mucha suerte. Te digo, para mí Tanzania, mucho más candidato que Guinea. Una cosa